Hey, what's up everybody? I'm gonna do a classic rock reaction. This is Led Zeppelin, man. Led Zeppelin, Physical Graffiti album. And this is the second song from side one called The Rover. Before we get going here, man, I just want to give a shout out and a thanks very much to James Williams. James, thank you very much for providing the link. I appreciate it very much. And as well as James, I also have a few other folks to thank. I want to thank these folks here for your recent PayPal donations. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate you helping me keep the lights on and keep the camera rolling. In this case, I got a new camera and I'm still trying to figure it out. But all the same, man, thank you very much. I appreciate your donations. So, man, let's do this. Let's bounce to the Rover and see what it's all about. So many of you are saying to me that it's your favorite, or one of your favorite songs off of this album, and I'm gonna love it, and I'm gonna trip, and I'm gonna be taken on a journey, and all of this stuff, man. So you guys, you guys get me all hyped up sometimes. All right, let's check this out, man. The Rover. Led Zeppelin, The Rover. Let's get it. Listen to that damn guitar and the bass and the drums. Of the bass. Everything I like so far. I hear the rested river's call. He's traveling. He can't sit still. telling you, darling, which way to go. He's not speaking to a woman, he's speaking to a call. Joining hands symbolizes unity and strength in shaping an uncertain future. He's restless. These guys, their musicianship, it slays me. Man, what can I say about that damn guitar? That's the Rover. That's the Rover. This song had every single thing that you could possibly ask of a rock and roll song. A classic, textbook, guitar-driven rock and roll song. Told a story, made you think about things. Great musicianship. Man, every single piece of the instrument had its moment. I was flipping back and forth in between the guitar, the bass, and then the drums and back again. But overall, the standout instrument is definitely the guitar in this one. Man, great piece of work there, Jimmy. Damn, man. Fantastic. The guitar drives this song for sure. But I do really like the idea, the message behind it. It takes you a little bit on a journey, makes you think and try and put yourself in the mind's eye of the person here. He is, he's wondering. He's, okay, it's called the Rover, so he's a rover. He's wondering. He's restless. He's asking questions. He's seeking things. He's, he said he traveled to London. He traveled to, he's seen the 7 wonders. He's been all over. And he's maybe a little disillusioned about the future. He was saying something about wondering about all of the toil that we do in life, if it actually has any significance. So he is a seeker. He's a wanderer. I know many people like that. And to be honest with you, I would say that half the people that I've met in the Navy are like this person in this song. Looking forward to the next port of call, looking forward to the next continent, looking forward to the next great adventure, what lies beyond our borders, that sort of thing. So I've encountered these souls that are just, and they use the platform of the Navy to to travel so that they can encounter all of these great things. We get ashore and John has disappeared. Bill is gone. Trevor is gone. And you don't see them until we're ready to actually leave and sail again. Yo, man, where did you go? What did you do? Who were you with? Oh, just wandering, man. Just motion, just moving. Just gotta see, going from pillar to post, from one side to another. Just have to break open and check out what's here, what's there. That sort of thing, you know? So I can relate to this song from my days in the Navy, just observing some people, the way they think, what they're trying to uncover and discover. They're not sure themselves, but they have to go places, they have to do things. Trevor used to say to me, why climb a mountain? And then he'd answer his own question, because it's there. And so I listen to this song and I go back to some of these guys in the Navy, and it puts a little bit of an understanding to the way they tick. But it's a question of, are they ever going to slow down? Are they ever going to settle? You know? And some of these guys, they're still in the Navy. It's been 25 years or something like that. And a lot of them are still doing it. Still, some people are just lifers, and a lot of these guys are still doing their thing, still sailing, still lifers, still roving. You know, this song has a lot of meaning. I'm just kind of going through it with you as I kind of, I'm going, see, I went off and I haven't even started reading or anything. But yeah, it just, it took me back in time. So man, this was a great song. Let's focus on the song. Great song. Great everything. Musicianship is on point. Tells a great story. Everything about it is excellent. Robert Plant's vocals in this is very, very clear. Sometimes I struggle a little bit to really catch what he's saying. But in this song, it's very, very clear. Everything is crystal clear what he's saying. And I totally get it. Great. Excellent tune. I can see why so many of you really, really like this song. Let's do a little read here, man. So, recently I've had a number of new subscribers come in and say, hey, you know, I like your structure, and I'm comparing you to other reactors, and I'm seeing that you're doing a little background, and I like it, and I like the whole read thing. So, sorry to some of you that hate my reading, but I'm going to keep it. Until I start seeing a unanimous bunch of people saying, yo, man, put that damn reading to rest, I'm going to keep reading. So, this is what I'll do. I'm going to introduce the band real quick for those of you who are just new to the Led Zeppelin journey. And then I'm going to do a little read on the song. So let's introduce the band. So Led Zeppelin were an English rock band formed in London in '68. The group consisted of guitarist Jimmy Page, singer Robert Plant, bassist and keyboardist John Paul Jones, and drummer John Bonham. The band's heavy guitar-driven sound has led them to be cited as one of the progenitors of heavy metal. Their style drew from a wide variety of influences, including blues, psychedelia, and folk music. After changing their name from the New Yardbirds, Led Zeppelin signed a deal with Atlantic Records that afforded them considerable artistic freedom. Although the group were initially unpopular with critics, they achieved significant commercial success. They were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1995. The museum's biography of the band states that they were as influential during the 1970s as the Beatles were during the 1960s. Astounding accomplishment right there. Alright, so that's the band. Now let's check out the song, man. I got a couple of Wikipedia windows open here. There we go. The Rover. The Rover is a song by English rock band Led Zeppelin, written by guitarist Jimmy Page and singer Robert Plant. Although mostly recorded years earlier, it was released on the group's 1975 double album, Physical Graffiti. Rover is Old British slang for wanderer. Recording and release. Writing for the song began in 1970 at Bron-Yr, a rustic retreat in South Snowdonia, Wales. Initially an acoustic piece, it took on a hard rock arrangement when recorded at Star Groves during the sessions for the Houses of the Holy album in 1972. The song was not included on the album, but after Jimmy Page added several guitar overdubs in '74, it was added to Led Zeppelin's following album, Physical Graffiti. Reception. In a contemporary review of Physical Graffiti, Jim Miller of Rolling Stone gave the Rover a mixed review, saying that while Page and Bonham mount a bristling attack, the track suffers from Plant's indefinite pitch. It suffers from Plant's indefinite pitch. Okay. To each their own. In a retrospective review of Physical Graffiti, Deluxe Edition, John Hadisek of Consequence of Sound described Jimmy Page's guitar lines in the Rover as some of his most underrated guitar lines he's ever recorded. It's fantastic. Live performances. The Rover was never played live in its entirety at Led Zeppelin concerts, although the band played the opening bars as an introduction to Sick Again throughout their 1977 North American tour. However, the song was rehearsed in full, as can be heard on bootleg recordings of the band's soundcheck rehearsal at the Chicago Stadium on the 6th of July in '73. This rehearsal took place before the opening date of the sound leg of the band's 1973 North American tour. Okay, and so that is Wikipedia and Song Fact info of this really, really cool song, man. Very, very cool song. You know, a number of you have said to me about Physical Graffiti and what to expect. You know, it's got a mix of great rock songs, songs with their heels dipped in blues. It's got some folk, it's got some psychedelia, it's got a little bit of everything, and that you're going to be completely amused and not bored, and things are switching up and changing. Yeah, I definitely know that to be true, because I'm already aware of In My Time of Dying. I'm already aware of Kashmir. And so now with Custard Pie and now this tune, definitely I'm already seeing that great diversity that you're talking about. So man, yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to really wading into the body of Physical Graffiti. So, the guitars on this track, man, once I started hearing that riff come in, I knew what to expect. I knew that it was just going to be a stellar song as soon as it opened up. Man, I wonder, here's a question for you. Where do you rank this song on your Physical Graffiti's list? Where do you put it? Tell me why you like it, where it's ranked in your opinion, or if you don't like it, tell me why. Let me know about that, because I remember so many people saying, hey man, really looking forward to the Rover, you're really going to like it, really interested in your take and your spin on it. You know, definitely my take and my spin on it is that it's done two things for me. It's reconnected me to a couple of memories in the past, which I didn't expect. It tells a great story, and the instrumentals are fantastic. And I am actually literally witnessing a growth progression in their musicianship. If you can believe that, that is really, really astounding, that they continue to get even better. How is that possible from Dazed and Confused, from the first album all the way till now? I don't know, but I noticed that they're actually, their musicianship has actually improved over the course, gradually over the course of the 6 albums. And that is really quite astounding, considering that they were so masterful in the beginning. At what, 19, 20, or whatever, however old they were. Really excellent. So I'm really looking forward to this. I know that this is their, arguably by a lot of you, their best piece of work. So I know, I have no doubt that I'm really going to enjoy this, man. So before I bounce, let me just scroll down here and see if I left any notes for myself, man. Oh yeah, right. Where are we, man? Right now, as you're watching this, okay, well, my patrons are going to see this probably on the 5th. You guys are seeing this probably around maybe the, I don't know, the 8th or the 10th. So by now, my penalty has been lifted, if you're not aware. And hopefully this is being uploaded and accepted by the algorithm of YouTube. If you're not aware, I suffered a community guideline strike last week, and it was over my announcing of Van Halen being Artist of the Month. In my typical style, what I do is I basically just kind of give you a quick little 30-second notification that, you know, this is the Artist of the Month. But then I got a community guideline strike saying something in the effect that, hey, you violated this guideline because the thumbnail is not cohesive and has nothing to do with the body of the message or something like that. In any case, they locked me out of uploading for a week. So that's my punishment. That's my penalty. It's in appeal, but still, at this point in time, it's probably just expired. So I didn't get any response back or anything like that. No surprise. But anyway, man, I just wanted to let you know that's what was happening, and that's why you saw a slowing down, so to speak, of content being uploaded. And so going forward, more importantly, I am not going to go with the whole announcing in the way that I've been doing who the Artist of the Month is. And in the same way, I also sometimes alert you that on other platforms there is, you know, a reaction awaiting that is not accepted on the YouTube algorithm, for example. I'm not even going to do that anymore because, man, you know, there's just very, very little room to navigate. So, you know what? It's on you. You, from now on, going forward, you're going to have to go seeking. And you know where to go by now. Go seeking, because every couple of days there is always something new, especially in the capacity of Led Zeppelin. You know that I'm doing a chronology. You know that at least once a week there's a new song reaction. So you're going to have to go seeking, because in the case of if the algorithm in YouTube doesn't accept it, then I have no choice but to go a different route. And so now I can't even alert you to that, right? So you're just going to have to go find it on your own. I can't stop you from communicating with each other as to, hey man, you know, this is up, this is available, even linking with each other. You guys are fine, but I can't provide those for you, just so you know what's happening. All right, man, that's enough of that. So back to the song. Great song, loved it very much, definitely going on my playlist. 2 thumbs up. It has a little bit of a nostalgia rub for me, because it took me back to some of my buddies in the Navy, and yeah, I dig the song overall. I loved everything about it. So yeah, I like it, just like you predicted I would. Anyway, man, is that it? Is that it for my yeah, that was the only note that I had. So of course, Van Halen is the Artist of the Month, and you can expect reactions for that. I know that I've already cut a full album reaction of their first, and I'm looking at possibly doing more full album reactions for them. In the body of that reaction, I posed a question. So go check out that reaction, and please join in the comments and tell me what I should do going forward where Van Halen is concerned. You'll know. This is just me prompting you to go check out that reaction, get some more eyeballs on it. Anyway, man, hey, this was great. Looking forward to the next Led Zeppelin track. Sorry, I don't know what the next track is, but I'll figure it out. You probably know. So I'm looking forward to that, man. So thanks for joining me. Hope you liked my reaction to this great song. And I'll definitely see you in my next Led Zeppelin reaction. Peace.